The Millionaire Real Estate Investor by Gary Keller. Wow, this book is amazing. Anyone can do it. Not everyone will you? By Gary Keller. That's the quote, the opening quote of the book. It is an amazing book on how to get started in real estate investing. It kind of gives you this overview of the different ways you can get started, depending on your resources, depending on where you're at, if you've got nothing, if you've got something. It's a great first time book if you want to get started in real estate. The book was written in 2005 at the height of the last recession, so 13 years ago. It still applies today. We're now in another boom cycle of real estate, so a lot of the strategies that worked back then can apply now. It definitely holds its weight even in today's real estate market. Who should read this book? You should read this book if you're interested in getting into real estate investing. You should read this book if you are looking for a detailed roadmap and not really sure or know the path to financial freedom through real estate. This definitely carves that out. This definitely gives you a roadmap of how to get there if that's what your goal is. I'm a huge Gary Keller fan. He co-founded Keller Williams, which is one of the biggest, it's the biggest real estate brokerage in the world by agent count. Their whole platform is based on education. Their training is fantastic. I've actually been through their training. He's written a ton of books. In fact, this is part of his Millionaire series, which is really fantastic. Some of the other books he's written is The One Thing, which is very popular, Millionaire Real Estate Agent. Really, really good stuff. Go check it out. He's collaborated with other authors as well. Make sure to check out the other Millionaire series book reviews that we did as well. 3 things I loved about this book. Number 1, the stories and the direction that you get from the stories. They're able to really take you into the path of those people who either have nothing or have something. You're really able to understand, all right, that's kind of fits your character, that kind of fits your avatar, and you're really able to sort of see the path that they took for financial independence and financial freedom. That direction and that inspiration is actually quite inspiring. It's quite motivating for you to understand where you are in sort of the real estate game. The second thing that I really, really loved, I think it's a Gary Keller thing. It's in this series a lot, is his visual diagrams. If you open up the book, you're able to see, let's see some of them. Here we go. I even wrote very cool. But one of the things that Gary Keller does really well, he takes these visual models and he visualizes the information that's in the book. And that's super helpful for someone that is visual like I am, and most entrepreneurs are. So you're really able to extract that information and it sticks in you with those visual models. The third thing that I loved about this book was the 4 stages of becoming a millionaire real estate investor, which he carved out so well. The first stage was Think a Million, which is having the mindset and the education to be able to communicate in financial numbers and understand financial literacy, which is great. Then the second stage was Buy a Million, which taught you how to acquire assets and understand the different aspects of financing. The third section was Own a Million, which sort of highlights how to manage and keep properties and buying versus selling and all that aspects. And then the fourth aspect was Receive a Million, which is talking about cash flow and benefiting your community. It was a great platform to really understand where real estate can actually take you and that path to financial freedom. My aha moment in this book was definitely that real estate is not a get-rich-quick strategy, real estate in general. It's a long-term game. And his philosophy on buying at least 1 or 2 properties a year for the rest of your life was revolutionary for me at the time when I read this book. 9 out of 10. The only reason why I'm making it shy from a 10 because it wasn't as detailed as some of these other books on the specific strategies like flipping and holding and being an agent. He dived into much more detail there. But the models, the takeaways, everything else was fantastic. This is an amazing book. Game changer, life-changing book, especially if everybody should own some real estate. This is the book on how to do that. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you liked it. Cheers.